Choices is a song I wrote a couple years back, and it seemed like a lot of life happened in a short amount of time. And at the time, it was the most, or it still is really the most personal thing I think I've ever written. Um, and I didn't plan on ever showing it to anybody or playing it for anybody. And I made the mistake of playing it for a buddy of mine, and he said, "Man, you gotta play that song." And I fought back and forth with him, didn't want to do it, and finally did. And it was really the first song that I ever put out on Facebook or anything as far as original music, and the response was really humbling. And it for it to be such a personal song, I found out later on that it's probably also the most universal thing I think I've ever written.
I don't claim to know it all. I just know what I have seen, and I know that good intentions can still make a mess of things. Yeah, for better or for worse, till death do us part. We're married to our choices, they make us who we are. They make us who we are. You can't go and burn a bridge. You may cross another day, because you know when the smoke clears, the view is bound to change. And people come into our lives, if for only just a season. It's never easy to let go, but there'll always be a reason. I don't claim to know it all. I just know what I have seen, and I know that good intentions can still make a mess of things. Yeah, for better or for worse, until death do us part. We're married to our choices, they make us who we are. They make us who we are.
Supersize Me is a song that I wrote with my buddy Caleb Wilkie back in college. We were roommates freshman year of college, and we kind of bonded over that song. I found out Caleb played music, and so I'd had this idea for this song for a long time. I've always had the belief that I'd rather die knowing that I ate a piece of cake than did without it. I feel like I'd be happier going out than knowing that I ate it. But I had the tagline for that song for a couple years in the back of my mind, and I told Caleb about it, and we wrote it. It kind of wrote itself within about 30 minutes or an hour or something, and it's just a goofy song that I like to include and maybe get some laughs out of some people.
Well, I went to the doctor just the other day. He says, "Son, you know you really do need to lose some weight." I said, "Yeah, I know. You got to start cutting back on all those extra sweets, those Little Debbie's and the big Texas cinnamon rolls down the hall and vending machine, the McDoubles and the sweet tea. I know it's going to be hard, but I promise later down the road you're going to look back at this day and you're going to thank me." I said, "Okay, whatever you say, doctor." And as I left his office, his words were ringing in my ear. I thought, you know what, I can do this. I can try Weight Watchers or drink water, maybe eat some vegetables that aren't fried. This might not be too bad. I got a little further down the road and temptation hit me in the form of a big golden arch glowing in the sky, like a beacon from heaven. And I look across the street and there's a Burger King, so what do? supersize me. I'll take one of everything. It might put me 6 feet under, but I'll have a smile on my face. 'Cause it's bad if you eat and it's bad if you don't, so you might as well eat your fill. 'Cause I'd rather go out with a belly full of steak than a used charcoal grill.
Like when we originally wrote it, we wrote it kind of, you know, like prop me up beside the jukebox, how it starts out slow and then picks up. That's originally how I had my mind on it, and I'd played it like that a few times. I was like, I don't like it. So I just taught the beginning of it and kept telling Compass, and he still plays it his own way, so gives it a little bit of a twist.
Well, I've tried everything from those nasty weight loss shakes. I even took old Jenny Craig out for a couple of days. Well, no offense to her, but her salads weren't for me. 'Cause once you've eaten with Wendy, she's pretty hard to beat. Supersize me. I'll take one of everything. It might put me 6 feet under, but I'll have a smile on my face. 'Cause it's bad if you eat and it's bad if you don't, so you might as well eat your fill. 'Cause I'd rather go out with a belly full of steak than a used charcoal grill. Solo. All right. Supersize me. I'll take one of everything. It might put me 6 feet under, but I'll have a smile on my face. 'Cause it's bad if you eat and it's bad if you don't, so you might as well eat your fill. 'Cause I'd rather go out with a belly full of steak than a used charcoal grill. One more time. I said I'd rather go out with a belly full of steak than a used charcoal grill.
Saved by Grace is honestly the song that probably got me into songwriting. It's about a guy that kind of plays church to see a girl named Grace, and in doing so he finds a little bit different grace than he intended to, and gets saved by grace literally.
Preacher man in the pulpit, delivering the word. I'd be sitting in the back row, staring at her. Blonde hair and blue eyes, Grace was her name. I hate to admit it, but her smile kept me coming back each Sunday. And God knew what he was doing when he brought her to me. And every day I thank him, 'cause without her, where would I be? She's the reason that I pray, and the strength behind my faith. I was saved by grace. That was 20 years ago, yet it seems like yesterday. We were married in that church from the love that heaven made. She's been a rock when I have needed, and a light along the way. An angel here on earth, more than I deserve. Between Jesus and I was saved by grace. And God knew what he was doing when he brought her to me. And every day I thank him, 'cause without her, where would I be? She's the reason that I pray, and the strength behind my faith. I was saved by grace, saved by grace, saved by grace, saved by grace.
You Stole the Show is a song that I wrote with my buddy Justin Dukes and a guy named Blaine Howard up in Nashville. Last year, I finally took a trip up there and stayed on Justin's couch for a couple days, and he took me to a concert while we were up there, and the whole time I was up there I was like, I gotta write a song while I'm in Nashville, I gotta write a song. And it never would, nothing would come out of it. And I was forcing it, and one day we went to that concert and there was a girl in the audience, and I have no idea what her name was, probably will never see her again in my life. But ended up talking to her more than I did paying attention to the show. And couldn't even tell you half of the people that played that night, to be honest. But on my way back to his apartment, it just kind of hit me. She kind of stole the show that night.
I've been saving every penny, even working overtime to buy a ticket to the Eagles at the end of July. I wore my favorite t-shirt from their tour last year, found my way to my seat as the crowd started to cheer. After singing along to their first song, it caught me by surprise, 'cause the show really started when I looked into your eyes. And I was front row VIP in the palm of your hand. My spotlight was on you, and I'm your number one fan. I was nervous as I could be, but I had to say hello and let you know that you stole the show. You had a standing ovation, calling for an encore. By the end of the night, I was still wanting more. I was front row VIP in the palm of your hand. My spotlight was on you, and I'm your number one fan. I was nervous as I could be, but I had to say hello and let you know that you stole the show. I had my lighter in the air, you stole the show, like I was the only one there. I was front row VIP in the palm of your hand. My spotlight was on you, and I'm your number one fan. I was nervous as I could be, but I had to say hello and let you know that you stole the show. You stole the show. Thank y'all so much.